Guys, I don't know what just happened. But my power tripped. Everything does seem to be working now, though, so I don't know what to tell you. We'll try it, alright? We'll try it. If it doesn't work, if we get one more trip, we'll have to call it a night. But hello, if any of you are still here. Appreciate it said we're going to start at 7:30, and we're still here in the menu. Oh, lordy. Okay. Maybe a combination of the heat and... I don't know. I don't know. I'm not an electrics person. Hopefully you can all, hopefully you can all see me. And it's all working. Good evening to you all. Now we have to wait like a million years for Phoenix to start. How you doing, Jim? Yeah, sorry, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. I was just here and it all went... and just went completely dark. And I was like, oh no, here we go. I looked on the trip switch thing in the garage and yeah, there was a thing that had been labelled garage sockets, which feeds the shed, had tripped. All is okay right now, so we'll see. We will see. I don't know, Joanna. No, it's literally just the sockets in the shed. So it makes me think that something was getting too hot. I don't really know what. As soon as I turned the trip switch back on and turned on my sockets, it all went bang again. And then I left it about a minute and it didn't. So we're okay for now. High degree of likelihood. Is my sim frozen? Shit, it hasn't it? Come on, sim, what are you doing? Don't do this to me. It's properly, isn't it? This is at it. You got to power cut half of your town because of the heat. Yeah, my sim is totally locked up. Oh, Lord. I got a funny feeling this is not going to go well for us tonight. Let's kill the sim. Right, Steam, where have you gone? That's New Sky. Steam. Holy balls. How's the Phoenix taking so long to load? I don't know. It's just started recently. Like, it just takes forever. Like the processing data. So I don't know what to say. Power supply is way cooler now, on the PC at least. We're flying from Gatwick to Cork, Colt, if my sim will boot. We've just had a power trip. This could be a bit of a night if we're not careful. Of course, the PC just shutting off mid-flow could have corrupted something as well. Oh, yay. You alright, Jenko? How's it going, mate? So hopefully we'll get this show on the road over to Cork. And then back to Bristol, if we can. This is not a good way to start a stream. Normally if you start a stream like this, it's indicative of how the rest of it's going to go. You want a nice, calm start to the stream. You want everything. You don't want GSX to break. You don't want the power to trip. You don't want Phoenix to not load. You don't want your pop-out manager to not break. You don't want your throttles to go wrong. You want everything to go nice, you know? So we'll see. How's the temperature for you in your cockpit, Grumpy? So if the stream does end for any reason, randomly, 99% chance it's a power trip. And that's just a whole other can of issues, isn't it, if that is the case. If I've got something that's popping, then that's not good. Right, we're going to go to the correct stand in Gatwick, stand 567. Kirky, how's it going? Are we on multiplayer? No, we'll be on VATSIM tonight. VATSIM, VATSIM, VATSIM is what we're doing tonight. It's 35. Oh, shit. What temps in the UK? It's about 30, 31 today. Same again tomorrow, roughly. Give or take a degree. And then it breaks. And then, hopefully, we can... normal service can resume, because this has been a struggle today. Even with the aircon on, it started to get hot. So it's really nice. I've got it pointing right at my back. Come on, Phoenix, please load. Starting Phoenix, that's what we want. And now we want the sim to not crash. Yes, we're in. We are so in. Right, where's Pop-Out Manager? Pop-Out Manager, where the hell have you gone? Oh my god. This is the gift that keeps on giving. We will get there, I promise. Pop-Out Manager, come on. Play the game, Pop-Out Manager. Here we go, here's Pop-Out Manager. Hopefully it can pop some screens out for us. Nice one, Ryback. Come on, pop them out nicely. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we're in business. Right, I now need to reload VPilot. Come on, man. Right. We should be connected to VATSIM. Flight plan? What's wrong with my flight plan? Oh yeah, I've got the wrong number. My bad. What's my flight number? Just need to take a moment here and chill and reset. (182). Air Not 182. On this service to Cork. There we go, we're in. And we're connected. Honestly, it is a part-time job getting all this stuff working. It really is. It really, really is. Gosh, she looks good tonight, doesn't she, that Airbus? God, I'm good at liveries. Right, let's get a wriggle on, because... Oh, fuck, you're having a laugh, aren't you? Because it's a slightly different engine configuration, it's forgotten all of our camera views. So we need to tell Chase Plane to import one from earlier. That will do. Import all. Replace. Come on. That's all my stuff, man. Let's do this one. Import all. Place. Hey! Right, battery 1, battery 2. Power. Navs on.
Possible 3990. What the fuck are you doing?
Standard night on VATSIM. Love to see it. Right, here we go. We're rocking and a rolling.
Heathrow traffic, holiday 56 for the kilo. Takeoff runway 27 left. Climb to 6,000 feet via the DAT to Gulf departure.
Nice to see things running smoothly on Unicom over at Heathrow. Always, right? Oh, right. ATSU menu. AOC. Light init. Init data request. Happy birthday, Ryback. Hope you enjoy the 350. Let us know how you get on. Should I finally switch from 24 to 20? Airnaut 182. Sound like the band. Cost index. Oh god, it's got to restore all my Chrome tabs now. No, it's not my night. Cost index 26. 340. Right, we're going to do a rapid startup. Cost index 26. Cruising at 340. Enzo, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. We need all the help we can get tonight, so I appreciate you. We started off on a bad foot. Let's get that wind in.
Portugal 390, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you don't know how to fly aircraft, disconnect from the server.
Alright, we're taking off 26 left on the Novema 1 X-ray. This is why it's so much easier with controllers. Runway 16 into Cork. On the Erta 1 Romeo. And we will transition. No transition. We'll take no via. We'll just line her up and straight in. How you doing, Easy? 6 minutes until we're aligned. We're actually not doing too bad, are we? We'll do our secondary flight plan while we wait. Init page.
Easy 27 Juliet Papa Island 26 left 8 miles.
Gatwick to Gatwick for the secondary. We'll put in our departure on 26 left. Novema 1 X-ray. And then we'll just put in the ILS of 26 left. In the event, we need to come home.
Holiday 562, please repeat the last station calling, please repeat your call.
I tell you what, I don't envy that lot over at Heathrow, I really don't.
I'm at 5,500 feet, so kind of at 6,000 feet.
Hey, do you guys see that FSLTL is getting traffic back via Navigraph? That's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm so hot and sweaty in here. Even with the aircon, it's not really... I mean, it is helping, but, you know... Not quite enough. If you know what I mean? Oh, it's here at Gatwick. Oh, brilliant.
DC 27 Juliet Papa, I know you're on your final, but be aware there's an idiot on the runway and don't know what he's doing. Air Portugal 390.
Yeah, I didn't know what he's doing, but I called the supervisor, Chris, that's for what he did. I don't know what he's doing even on the network. He's just responding as nothing. I don't give a shit about him. Sometimes they just respond to server.
Holding Golf 3261.
What is going on here? Look at that. It's come all the way up from Portugal. Not sure what happened there. And then...
Beginning of traffic, Golf Sierra Tango Tango, taking up runway 03 for the upper circuits, beginning of traffic.
Grumpy, you flying EasyJet tonight, did I hear?
Yeah, we're traffic, Griffith Falls here, so we'll be on up to...
But just ignore the annoying camera to that.
Right, why are we not loading anything? Are we waiting for the fuel to be done? Passengers I don't want people to deboard. I'm empty. How could you possibly be deboarding anyone? Oh, crap. I hit deboard, not board. Abort service. Is it actually going to abort, though? Probably not. Request boarding. Alright, well... Get the APU on.
Shuttle 18 Papa, letting up, running 27 left, thank you, sir.
Oh, you're calling the easy. Got it. I just heard your voice in easy. I was like, that's unusual for Grumpy. Huh. Right, APU's firing. We might get away on time yet, you know. If we get a quick boarding. Right, Vertex. Welcome on in, mate. Are they still connected? It would appear that they are. There appears to be an aircraft on 26 left that has just stopped. So I don't know what to tell you. Right, here goes the fuel. Does that mean the passengers are coming now? No, they're not. Why are the passengers not coming? Boarding passengers now.
25 Charlie uniform established on airless 26 left 8 miles away Gatwick traffic.
Do I believe it though? Do I believe it? We need to wait until we see some heads through the jetway. Oh, there you go. They've started. Thank God. Right, APU is fired. We'll be ready to go. Get seatbelt lights on. Might get a bit of plane spotting opportunity sat here like this. Just see Grumpy's tail. And that is an FSLTL tail, not a... not an otherwise tail. I can't tell if my aircon's working or whether it's like just blowing air. Maybe that's what tripped it. I think it is working a little bit. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. You'll need to do your flight plans in SimBrief and then connect your SimBrief account to the plane's Vertex, and then it should take from that. Do I use AnyBuild's Gatwick? Yeah, I do, but I didn't for a long time because I thought the freeware one was absolutely fine. But it went on sale for like 11 or 12 pounds, and I thought, oh, go on then. I'll have a look.
On final runway 034 touch and go.
If you know what I mean. Fairly convinced that aircon unit isn't doing very much. Were you the problem aircon unit? Did you overheat? What's the FSLTL Navigraph news? So obviously with FSLTL, those that like to fly with like real-time, real-world traffic, it used a Flight Radar 24 API to basically get the location of all the planes and then translate that into the sim. However, Flight Radar 24 decided that they wanted to charge for that API access, which is fair enough. They're a company that's in it to make a profit. But it would have been unsustainable for FSLTL, so they just had to rip it out. But now apparently they can get the same data via Navigraph, however that works.
Holiday 5, Heathrow traffic, Holiday 56 to the Kilo, climbing at 6,000 feet, climbing flight level 190.
Ah. Just spotted the problem. My hose had fallen out of the wall for the aircon, so it was actually basically blowing hot air right back into near where the aircon unit itself is. And it's now cooling down. God, I thought it was getting hot. Basically, the aircon was cooking me. That's a bit better. Oh, I thought it was getting really warm in here. That would be why. There's Grumpy on the push. Yeah, that's so... Oh my god, that's so much better. It's basically breathing in its own hot air and then throwing it back to me. It's a very, very short run of pipe, Joanna. We're talking like that long. It's like it comes out the unit, makes a 90 and out the wall. And then it's into the shed next door. How are we getting on then? Come on. Half of you boarded. Bloody slow coaches. Stefan, how's it going? Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure how FSLTL is getting its data from Navigraph. I guess Navigraph ping the API, store the data themselves, and then give it to FSLTL? I don't know. Does that make them like a middleman broker? Wouldn't surprise me if Flight Radar put a stop to that, actually, if that's the case. They'd be like, you can't do that. It's against our terms and conditions. But we'll see. It's got to be good news, though, for people that like it. What's QNH? 1024. And we are taking off on the Novma 1 X-ray, which means taking off out of 2.6 left and going to 4,000 feet. Doesn't seem very high, does it? You had a random wing strike yesterday. As in, it actually happened in the sim, or New Sky reported it. Because I had a random tail strike the other day that was not correct either. Right, Spag. Spag's in. Bags in. 50 more to go. New Sky claimed it. Yeah, so I had a thing where there was 2 instances of New Sky running, and I was running the beta version, and I took off from Dublin, and there was 2 instances of New Sky running, one a few seconds ahead of the other, I think. So the first instance that was running live with me, obviously I took off and off we went and it was fine. The second one, as my plane was doing that as I was on the climb, it thought I was still on the ground, I think, and therefore was like, well, you've just done a tail strike. Even though I was in the air, but it didn't think I was. You tell me. How's it going, Insight? So much cooler now, I'm not basically cooking myself with my own hot air. Isn't that wonderful? Next upgrade should be a nice second-hand Herman Miller chair. I don't think I need one, Dunk, to be honest. I did look at them. Because... Oh, Asda Car Park subscribed with Prime. What a username. And also... Oh, sorry, Asda just came up over that ticket just as I saw it. Will I be willing to sell a copy of the STL? I'm actually going to publish it on my website. I just need to find the STLs because they're all like... Can't remember exactly the right ones that I used because I've got loads of them and it's been a while. So I need to figure out which ones they are. And I'll put it on my website for free. You guys can just have it. I don't want to charge you guys or anything. Evening, OG. Right, 10 more to go. Then we can get our behinds to Cork. It's got to be time for a beer in a minute, isn't it? To celebrate finally getting live. 1 minute late as well. 1 minute past 8. I said we'd be gone at 8. So we're not actually looking too bad, are we? No thunderstorms yet, OG. Nothing yet. Right, give me a ding. Ding! There we go. Send to MCDU. Perfect. Departure. 26 left. Calculate. Send to MCDU. So let's have a little look down here real quick. Init page B. 6.1 tons. Loaded. Checked. 148, 148, 149. Flaps 1. Down 0.4. Flex temp 69. Beautiful. Beacon light on then. Let's roll.
Gatwick traffic going up past 6 Tango, section holding for 26 left via Lima, Papa, Alpha November, Alpha 1.
Yeah, Keegan, they're on my NAS somewhere. I need to dig them out and have a look. Yeah, it's nice to do it, Stefan, this evening streams. I'm not entirely sure it's worth it yet, to be honest with you. Like, I'm kind of doing it at... I'm basically subsidising it myself, to be honest. Because normally this is when I make my videos, and as a result, my video output has dropped, which isn't great, to be honest. We'll try it. I said we'd try it for a month or two. How long have we been doing it now? About a month? There's another air knot, and another there's a grumpy on the move. Proud parent moment. I need more time, Stefan. I need more time. Face south on Quebec Alpha. Gatwick traffic, air knot 182, pushing back from stand 567, south onto Quebec Alpha, Gatwick. Engine start. Yeah, it's a lot, Keegan, isn't it? It's a hell of a lot. Bit too much, if you ask me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you.
Have I claimed the shed? What, the shed next door? Yeah, not the full shed yet. Oh, that rumble of the IAEs. Flippin' heck. They do not sound good, don't they? Flaps 1.
Life jackets and the brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace.
Taking your traffic off, Tango on fire runway 034, touch and go.
The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest. Be aware that your nearest useful exit may be behind you.
Please set parking brakes.
Gatwick traffic going up 56 Tango. Just pulled off Papa onto
November.
onto November to get out the way while I try and clear a controls problem.
Unlocking gear.
Gatwick traffic in off T7 Charlie radio check please.
5-5.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear.
Yeah, Dan, I
right
want to have a
is
look at that.
clear.
Is that a freebie or not?
Nautical miles to the southeast will be on the ILS 278. Heathrow traffic.
Okay, that's 2 good engines. Yeah, we'll have a little look at that, because that could be pretty cool. So if someone else spawns where, like, that air not over there, if there was something in that gate, would it get out of the way if someone else on VATSIM spawned?
Eurowings at 278 right. For Heathrow,
Gibberish, how are you? It's the wing flex overhead, Jenko. Gatwick traffic air not 182, taxiing to holding point Alpha 2, runway 26 left, by Quebec Alpha, Lima Papa, Alpha Sierra Gatwick. Got a slight problem with arming my spoilers. I think I've got a fault with my spoiler lever. I'm in communication with wind control about it. So how does it know to get out of my way? Does it look at what I've selected as my arrival gate on GSX and then clear it? Exactly the same issue you're having. It's weird, Grumpy. So I started having it this afternoon. Basically, if I sort of pull mine up a little bit, it works. We are going to probably get an error on takeoff, but I don't know what else to do, to be honest. I couldn't clear mine, Grumpy. I looked in SimApp Pro and it's like the behaviour maps into SimApp Pro. Look, I'll show you. Where is it? SimApp Pro. Thank you. There we go. Right, look at button 39 over here. It just comes to a stop a minute. So that's armed and it does nothing. 39 should be lit up. If I pull a little bit, you can see it. If I pull and release, you see it sort of flicker. Kibris, no I don't, mate, sorry. Once you select your gate, it clears it. And it when you say select, you mean select through GSX, yeah? I'll have to have a little look at that tomorrow.
Iridium traffic, fire 21 flight through, flight 2, should up taxiing, runway 39 for departure.
What I might have to do is...
Beginning of traffic, Golf Tango Tango, final runway 034, full stop landing.
is unbind it, and then I can just use the mouse for today. The button is triggering. Yeah, I know, but you have to really pull the lever. I pull it up, but it does nothing. If I yank on it again, so almost like stretching it, it then works. Which doesn't seem quite right somehow. So, if I go to... what's it going to be? Probably shouldn't do this right now, should I? I'll do it when we get to the holding point.
Heavy traffic and off 27 Charlie, pushing back, facing south on Quebec Alpha from stand 558 Gatwick.
Hey! You can't park there, Grumpy. Honestly, these bloody air knots, they just... Nothing but trouble. I'm going to quickly do mine now. There's nothing behind me for a minute. Flight control surfaces, secondary. No, not radio. Ah! Go back. Flight control surfaces, secondary. Disarm auto spoilers, arm spoilers. Let's get rid of you, however I do that. And now... Oh, it's still doing it. Right, I'm going to get down to the holding point. Let's see if we can clip Grumpy's tail. Are we going to be able to make that? Let's get out around here a minute. Yeah, loads of room. Bad idea doing this now. Just get to the holding point. How you doing airside? You alright? Okay, Alpha November, we want Alpha Sierra. It's going alright now, airside. We had a bit of a minute. Because my power tripped just as I was about to go live. And then it went again, and then it went again, and then it went again, and it's like, oh lord. It's alright now, and I don't really know what fixed it, other than it is fixed. I mean, we were due to stream now anyway.
Tango, resuming taxi to holding point Alpha 1 and 26 behind company traffic.
No traffic, Golf, Surrey River Tango Tango, taxi runway 03 via hotel to holding point Alpha 1. Big traffic. Crusher helicopter Golf, Oscar Tango clear runway 21, begin now.
Carry traffic in on 27 Charlie, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 26 left via Quebec Alpha Lima, Papa Alpha.
Right, let's solve this issue. Gatwick traffic air not 182, just holding at Alpha 2 to resolve a config issue. Boiler axis. Disarm auto spoilers. Maybe we need to get rid of that one as well.
Gatwick traffic air not 56 Tango. Starting up runway 26 left via Alpha 1.
Taking your traffic Golf, Surrey Tango Tango taking off runway 03.
Okay, that's better. There he goes. Now what's coming? Anything coming? Except for you. Love watching this while in the middle of your own flight. Awesome. No noms say. No, I imagine noms is cooling off. I think Noms is busy. He's just started a new job.
Gatwick traffic, not. Just 56 take off runway 26 left of a Nova 1 X-ray departure.
Aircraft that you're
Gatwick traffic, Air Not 182 behind the departing Airbus A319, lining up 26 left behind. Trim of down 0.4 sets. Have I got the new Edinburgh? No, I haven't yet actually. I should do that. Maybe we should do that on Thursday. Go and check it out from somewhere. At least the Air Portugal's gone.
Traffic Air 056 Tango airborne under 26 left, passing 2,200.
Okay, just keep an eye on this this one coming in. Should be absolutely fine. It's going to give Grumpy 30 more seconds. Gatwick traffic, Air Not 182, taking off, runway 26 left, Novma 1 X-ray, Gatwick.
Traffic Air Not 22 Charlie behind you, departing company 290, lining up and waiting on runway 26 left, Gatwick.
Nearly. SRS green, runway green, auto thrust blue, man flex 69. B1, rotate. Positive climb. Gear up. Why are the external views really quiet? But in here it's loud. Yes, it's dead quiet now. Gatwick traffic, Air Not 182, airborne at 26 left, number 1 X-ray, passing 1,500 Gatwick. What if I go inside the cabin? Yeah, we've got noise now.
Traffic again on 27 Charlie, taking off runway 26 left, stop 1 extra departure going.
We will save that view. Levers climb. Safe position. In fact, we'll have that one, that's a bit better.
Traffic shop 3 uniform, currently 8 DME 47 knots.
I think they probably use positioning data within the cabin to generate the noise, and when you step outside of that, it's a bit like, well, we don't know where you are, not really. Sun is shining in Cork, love to see it. We'll be there shortly. Put the kettle on. I might have to treat myself to a Guinness mid-flight, although it should be Murphy's, shouldn't it, if we're going to Southern Ireland, like the south of South Island. I can't believe there's no air traffic. But then at Bristol we've got ground tower and radar. No way are they going to be on by the time we get back. Typical, isn't it? Just typical. You couldn't write it. Beamish, not heard of that one. Had Murphy's before. I like Murphy's. In fact, Murphy's has started showing up in our local little Tesco thing. Whereas it never used to. Right next to the Guinness as well, controversially.
Carriage traffic again on 27 Charlie, airborne 26 left, passing 1500 feet, not 1 X-ray going.
Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence the chance to choose from a fresh selection available. In-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept all major credit and debit cards.
Gatwick traffic, Air 182, climbing now, flight level 340, final call, Gatwick. No point hanging around, is there?
Traffic shop final, traffic 3 uniform, 27 left, traffic shop.
Landed pressure.
Carriage traffic again on 27 Charlie, platform 1 will be coming on altitude 5340, the final call going.
I think my stick's gone wobbly again. Why do you think my speed brakes are out? They are not out. Right, 10,000 feet. I'll leave the passengers strapped in because we're doing quite a aggressive climb at the minute. More so than I would like for the passengers. Thing is, Grumpy, I'm seeing the same behaviour within SimApp Pro. I don't think it's any one plane to blame. That's the problem. That if I put the autopilot on, I will There you go, Simat Pro. So look over here, button 39, yeah? That's the one that lights up when you pull it. Nothing, so I've just pulled it. If I sort of wiggle it and yank it a little bit, you can see it sort of sometimes does it, but then it goes off again. I think that's a hardware malfunction, personally. I think we've got a malfunction. Because look. Can you check if you have something in game calibration? Where would I go for that? Where do I go for game calibration? I'm lost now. Calibration? No. Within the calibration of the speed brake in SimApp. There is a firmware update I could do. You mean this in here? I'm saying my speed brakes are out. They are not out! This one here, game gear calibration. So I need to... For the middle, this one. Which one? Calibration record or start calibration? I'm not sure I want to calibrate it while flying. That's my only reservation. Yeah, so that's all done. I did that when I first got the thing. Yeah, so here it is. Here's the record. The state effective. Is that what you're looking for, Stefan? Right, Trudy. And Gustavo, welcome in. What was fine after you deleted that? What does yours do in SimApp Pro, Grumpy? Is yours behaving the same in SimApp Pro? Button 39 not working in SimApp Pro. Weird. Maybe when we land in Bristol, we'll quickly fire up another plane. But SimApp, so you've loaded up SimApp Pro, Grumpy, and you can see the button not lighting up in SimApp Pro. Or has yours failed as well on the same day? It's a bit weird. Unless we've both gotten unlucky. Well, I'll get through these flights and then we'll have a proper look. So you're thinking if we were to jump into a Innie builds, it would work? I mean, mine started midstream today. First flight, it was fine. Second flight, it had it. So it happened while I was live earlier. To try the A350s again. We'll see about that. Shall I try it? Shall I try the game gear calibration? I note that I do have a firmware update to do as well. If I just delete this right now. I'm tempted just to delete it now. Oh, come on, Stefan. Shall we? After the calibration record is deleted, the gear of the device will be incompatible with the game gear. After the calibration record has been deleted, if you want to realign the gear, please restart the game. I don't understand what that means. Literally no idea what that means. Right. Flight control. Secondary. Disarm spoilers. 38, isn't it, for that one? No, still no good. You got the same issue with your TCA in the Phoenix, arming and disabling ground. Gets rid of it. I mean, I think my issue is that SimApp Pro is not seeing the button work. That's what's bothering me. Like, currently 38 is activated. If I pull it up, regardless of the plane I'm in, 39 should illuminate. There you go. It illuminated there for a second, right? Do you see that? That's because I'm wiggling. There you go. If I sort of push the lever forward and pull it up a little bit, it's okay. If I release the pressure on it, it goes off. Put a bit more pressure on, it goes on. Release it, it goes off. I don't think it's a Phoenix issue. I really don't think it's a Phoenix issue. I think you're being too quick to blame Phoenix. I think if SimApp Pro, which is independent of the sim, doesn't care what the sim's doing, doesn't care what plane you're in, if it's not lighting up on button 39, that's a problem. Probably with the hardware. Yeah, all I need to do is just put a little bit of pressure on it. Just put my hand on it and just push it a little bit. I'm not even moving it, just adding a little bit of pressure. Then if I release that pressure, so I'm going to remove my hand, it goes off. Look, let me show you. Crotch cam, here's the lever, yeah, so it's down at the moment. See, so if I pull the lever, put it into the normal position, arm it by pulling it up, does nothing. If I put a little bit of pressure on, there you go, it goes on. Release my hand, it goes off. I do believe that is 100% hardware. Regardless of what other weirdnesses Phoenix might have with speed brakes. And I was testing this before I went live, before I'd even booted the sim, and it was the same behaviour in SimApp Pro. So that's what I think. I don't know if it's fixable by myself. Maybe it is. I don't mind taking it to bits. Please test without the sim running. I did, Stefan, before I went live. Money's on hardware. Alright, I'm going to get rid of these, because that's going to do nothing but cause problems now, isn't it? Ah, go back. Might actually just delete the whole axis at the minute. We'll use the mouse. Yeah, I haven't done like a full-on disassembly or anything like that. But we can do. After I've finished flying. We can't be that far from Cork, surely, can we? 2018. And it's current. Okay, 40 minutes yet. It's time for a beer, isn't it? It's got to be time for a beer. Live DIY stream? I don't think so. I don't think so. Has the control cam slipped? No, we were just looking at it, actually. This. I haven't put it back yet. There you go. It's now back. It would be unusual, Joanna, wouldn't it? That is the weird thing. But like I say, without the sim running, it still did it. So I booted up the PC, started doing it. Yeah, it's all good. I'll have a chat with Mr. Mint. I've got someone there I can talk to. Very helpful. I don't mind taking the screwdriver to it. The irony is the throttles are the one bit I actually paid for myself. I should be like, damn it, I want my refund. Not yet, Bobby. I don't even know where the switch is. Like, where is the bit that's detecting when you pull the switch up? Is it in the base? Is it in the handle? Is it... It has been very hot today, though, Grumpy. Maybe the heat's got something to do with it. You did say yourself it was 38 degrees in your cockpit. I don't know. Who knows? What I do know is that it's time for a coffee. Back in a minute. Hi. I'm back. Just pulled the world's largest espresso shot. Cheers. Oh, that's bloody nice. And a bag of flame-grilled McCoys. Sounds like a reading of The Tiger That Went for a Pint, doesn't it? If you know, you know. And if you don't know, how dare you? Right, 100 miles till we descend. I can see Grumpy up there. Look at those contrails. Yeah, cheese and onion are better, I'd say, Joanna. I would take cheese and onion over the flame grilled in a heartbeat, but flame grilled in a pinch still isn't to be sniffed at. If I do say so myself. Tell you what, I'd love to get a little jukebox for the stream. That'd be so cool. What's your Mac number, Grumpy? Got 15 miles at the minute. If we can keep it that way, I think we'll be okay. Cheers, Silent. Not many people watch the vertical version that you're in, though. There's a horizontal version that's got way more people in it. 0.75. Alright, I'll go 7.4. N at 182, slowing speed, Mach 0744 separation. Yeah, the vertical YouTube stream is very like 1 minute there's like there could be loads of viewers, and obviously because most people watching on the vertical stream have some kind of dopamine addiction owing to the fact they came to it through the shorts feed, means that a lot of them swipe away really quickly. I'm aware. I'm just keeping an eye on where we are, that's all. Just wondering if this lot are going to be online. An hour? An hour? They've been online for about an hour. What about Radar? Radar's been online for 2 hours. Oh, it'd be lovely if they were on to bring us in, wouldn't it? Where's that am I looking at? I'm looking at Wales there, aren't I? So the plan then is, here's us, just, I think we're about to fly over Lundy Island, aren't we? There it is. I just watched a really interesting documentary about Lundy Island. Well, I say documentary, it's a YouTube channel, you might have seen it. It's called Keeping a Lighthouse. It's this guy whose entire job it is to just go around and stay on lighthouses for a week, do a load of maintenance and then leave. I think he came to a lot of attention because remember there's that big storm a while ago, and the night of that storm, which was down, well, down there at Land's End, he was on the Land's End lighthouse and he filmed it all. And yeah, it's really interesting. Oh, you watch it too, Chris? It's brilliant, isn't it? I love all that. Gannet Rock. What's Gannet Rock? You met him at the Lizard? Was that somewhere in Cornwall? Oh, it's Lundy Island. Thoughts on 2020 graphics and performance versus 24? I think 24 is where it needs to be now, really. Since Sim Update 4. Fondant potatoes. What's a fondant potato? I'm at 0.74 Aviator. Lizard Lighthouse, Cornwall. Yeah, I feel like I've heard of the Lizard. I've got family down Cornwall, see? I feel like I've heard of that. I don't really know it that well. I don't know my way around. I did spend the weekend in Newquay recently. It wasn't... I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't what I was expecting. No, it's a giant espresso shot, Bobby. That's what I kept telling people earlier. Oh wait, John, are you gonna? Is this like the little layers that you do? No, that's a pave, isn't it? I feel like I know what you're gonna say something, and I'm gonna know what it is in a minute. But keep saying it. Mm-hmm. All we need now is a dartboard on the wall back there, isn't it, to make the pub experience complete. I should be like one of those guys on TikTok. You see these guys that basically turn their shed into a full-on pub. Like, full-on pub. Like, beer pumps. They've got, like, the branded beer mats, jukebox on the wall, telly with Sky Sports on, everything. It's like a full-on pub. Like, they do little videos of them. Oh, I'm restocking my fridge today because supplies have got low. Like, they're running an actual pub, but they're not. It's so cool. I love it. Love all that. Love it, love it, love it. That's it, Joanna. Yeah, I saw that on the Faro, I think. Cheers, home. Where is the Lizard in Cornwall? Is it south coast or north? Damn, we're only 40 miles from top of descent. We're ploughing on tonight, aren't we? Still on for runway 16. 110. Let's do our performance data. In fact, let's do our weight first. 64.4 is our landing weight. We're going to need auto brake medium. That's done. Q&H is 1. Who's that? Silent, cheers. Q&H 1025.
Air 056 Tango. Top of descent and descending now to be at 7,000 feet at Givol. Be advised, I will be going direct from Mopat to Givol.
Minimum 677. Jolly good. Now, where did Grumpy say he was going? He was going from Nopat or Mopat to Givell. I shall do... I might do the same, actually. These McCoys are not good. A little bit glassy. I don't like a glassy McCoy. Grumpy, what's your cost index? Six. Those potatoes do sound really good, don't they? What I might do, actually, Grumpy, is not do your direct Mopat to Givell. I'm going to do the full thing to give us more separation. Cork traffic, Air Knot 182, flight level 340, top of descent. Unlike company traffic in front, we will not be taking the shortcut Mopat to Givell. We're going to do the full track to increase separation, hopefully. Cork traffic. Don't mind me. I think I'm thirsty. I'm caning through this Guinness. I mean coffee. Side temperature is now apparently 25, so it's getting there. It's getting there. Just like the other night, Joanna, coming back from Faro. Curries, curries, curries. Top quality conversation. Excuse me. Let's have a wee bit of speed break, shall we?
Cork traffic, Air Knot 27 Charlie, descending Purple 80, maintaining 240 knots during the descent, and we'll do the full track for separation. Cork traffic.
Should be a short little hop back to Bristol. Oh no, stuff's going off the line already, look. It's all gone. It's all gone. Of course it is. Joanna, tell us, what should I do to make a curry? I might actually have a proper go at making a curry soon. For real. Oh, brilliant. I've just made my leg bleed. Terrific. "20 minutes till landing." Maybe beans on toast. I don't know. Beans on toast gives me the farts. And trust me, nobody wants that. No, I do like my cooking. I do enjoy it. There's Grumpy's contrail. My stick isn't in shot very well, is it? There we go, let's get the stick in. You can still see a knee there, Grumpy, look. How you doing next, Serve? You alright? And Alfie's in. How you doing, Alfie? There's Grumpy, look, taking his shortcut. Grumpy's only 10 miles ahead. I'm going to do the full track. Breaking in those legs for a sparrow. What does that even mean? I've never heard that expression in my life. Thin legs. I've actually got quite fat legs, believe it or not. All muscle, of course. What do I find using New Sky, and have I tried using any other apps? No, we haven't. We haven't tried any other apps. Only, well, I looked into, there was one called, oh, what was one of them called? I don't know, it doesn't matter. I looked into one of them and it just felt a little bit, I forget which one it was. But yeah, I looked at New Sky and kind of liked what I saw. It does seem quite good. It does seem quite good. It's not perfect. Like, there's lots of things it could do to improve. Like, from an airline owner's point of view, it'd be nice if when you created a leg, it gave you the option to tick a box to say, now create the return leg, rather than having to do everything twice. The calculations with the weights, I know sometimes some people find that a little bit iffy. But yeah, overall I'm very happy with it. I'm looking forward to the new economy system in it. That should be good. Because at the minute, all of our flying, it's not for nothing, because obviously we see what the airline makes, and, you know, we try and work towards it being in profit. Although if people would stop crashing the planes, that would be brilliant. And as Joanna points out, it does not follow regional rules for call sign. So if you just make a flight number or make a flight, it will auto-generate you a flight number that could be complete nonsense in terms of its validity. So, yeah. Tricky one. It is a tricky one. Phoenix just sinks completely on landing. It should do. Not if you fly it down nicely. When are you doing when are you doing your taking the throttles to idle? About 20 feet? Yeah, the API needs to be expanded. Okay, good. So there's 17 miles now between Grumpy and I. And, good old Max is behind. Because there is a backtrack. Or is that? Yes, there is. It's a backtrack, isn't it? And there's no way we're getting off. There's no way we're getting off on that runway. It would be really nice, wouldn't it, if they would just put a taxiway down. Like, sort of parallel. I think you're flaring a bit too early, Max, maybe. Do it all 5 to 10 feet later. Is this the Phoenix? It is. I wasn't talking about you, Ryback. Generally, as a VA owner, you can tell, like... I feel like I'm developing this sixth sense for who's going to be a problem. It's not always right, but more often than not. Normally it will start with somebody getting like a bad landing score and it auto pings that person to give them a warning. And then an excuse will come back. Then the next one happens. Then another slightly more outrageous excuse comes back. And then on the third one, it's generally anger. Like, New Sky's doing this, it's not right. It's like, well, New Sky doesn't lie. The flight data is generally pretty accurate. And it's been 3 in a row now. And then I'm like, well, can you let me back in then? Now I've been suspended. It's like, well... might not be the best idea until we get some consistency and then you let them back in and then lo and behold 2 days later they're suspended again because they've had another one, which makes 4 within the 30-day rolling period. You can generally kind of spot it. Generally. And the suspensions aren't supposed to be, like, mean or anything. Like, it's really not personal. It's really like that a lot of people put in a hell of a lot of work to the VA. And, to have that kind of undermines the wrong word. Ruined, which is another not the right word either. Basically, if you've got loads of people that are trying really hard, and then somebody comes along and smashes up a plane, and then smashes up another one, and lands 20 metres from the runway edge. It's not good, is it? Do you know what I mean? What's my reaction to Spirit retiring? I have no reaction, to be honest. I don't know really anything about Spirit. Feel bad for all the people that lost their jobs. That's my reaction, I suppose, my gut reaction.
Cork traffic Air 27 Charlie slowing to speed 220 knots for traffic separation, Cork.
There we go, that makes it easier. 3,000 feet. Cork traffic, air knot 182, flying right hand, downwind, inbound Apero, then Givel, and then we'll turn base and align with the ILS for runway 16.
Cork traffic, air knot 56, Tango, base leg for runway 16. We'll call when established ILS.
Ah! Yeah, so there's Grumpy. Oh man, that is nice.
Cork traffic, air knot 56, Tango, slowing speed 220.
You looked at New Sky but found that interface a bit outdated. Okay. What site do I use to create a flight plan? I use SimBrief. Lights on, 10,000 feet. Huh. Hope you enjoy the PC, Muzzy. Let's get that speed breakaway, shall we? Where's that airport to, then? Where even is it? Oh, there it is. Down there, look. Down there. Do we have a spammer in the chat? Let's get the landing system on. Really don't have very long here. Right, speed 190. Cork traffic, air knot 182, overhead Givel, slowing speed 190 knots, Cork. Bravo Echo, no, I'm not currently, mate. I'm very anti having an editor, to be honest. Because I think really, and I was watching a Matt Armstrong video, and he still does, I don't know if you know Matt, he's the car repair guy, he does millions of views, millions and millions of views. And his videos are like really highly produced, and I assumed that he must have an editor. He does not. And he was saying, and I really agreed with him, he was like, YouTube is you telling your story, hence it's called YouTube. He goes, if you're not editing, you're not really telling your story. Someone else is telling your story. I really sort of agree with that. I really do agree with that. Alright, I am really struggling here to slow down and or catch the glide slope. Okay, lock star, GS star. I cannot slow this plane down. I have to chuck the gear down. That's better. Oh, we've got another wanker in chat. Hang on. Fucking hell. Hold the line. What is it with people tonight? There's 2 of them so far tonight. It's like asshole central in here. Right, there we go. Gone. Christ. Cork traffic, Air 182, 8 mile final for 1-6, line final approach speed, Air 182. Huh.
You might want to slow down because I've just started backtracking.
Yeah, we're having a bit of trouble with that. I'll keep you posted, I'll go around if necessary.
2,500.
Cannot slow this plane down.
Traffic Air 56 Tango just started backtrack runway 16. We'll get off as soon as I can.
No rush, Grumpy. If I need to go around, I will. Don't worry about me. I had it in the A321 as well. Coming into Bergen earlier, just couldn't slow the thing down. Oh, it's been a right night of troublemakers tonight so far, isn't it? These things are sent to try us. Okay, we've got a left to right crosswind component. Crosswind component left to right 6 knots. I think we'll be okay. Keep the autopilot on until Grumpy is off. Oh my Christ, we got another one.
Cork traffic Air 56 Tango vacated 16 and taxi into available space.
In that case, Air 182, Cork traffic, landing 16, 3 mile final, Cork traffic. My plane. Go around altitude set. Gear down 3 greens, autobrake medium. Flaps full, speed brakes are armed. Lights are set.
1,000.
Okay, 3 reds is preferable. Here at Cork, I've come to learn. Now, get ready for the engine to cut off when we land, because Sim Update 5 has done that to us as well.
100 above. 500. Minimum.
Didn't you?
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Drive.
Wait for the engine to cut off. There it goes. Bing! Don't know why it does that. Right, let's keep it rolling, because Max is behind us.
Cork traffic in not 27 Charlie, touch on localizer RLS 16, approximately 11 track miles out, slowing to 5 bridge speed now for separation Cork.
And Cork traffic, N at 182, beginning our turn for the backtrack on 16. Keep her rolling. Must be the world's quickest backtrack. I'm just conscious that Max is coming. Come on, single engine taxi, let's go. Cheers, Stefan. Take it easy, mate. Excuse me. Oh, what am I doing? Single engine taxi. That's what I'm doing. Right, I'm going to floor it a bit. I know I shouldn't, but I don't want Max to have to go around. Right, here we go.
Cork traffic in not 27 Charlie, 6 mile final.
Oh, loads of room.
6 Cork.
Loads of room. Cork traffic in at 182, runway 16, vacated. Easy peasy. Right, where should we park? Where does GSX fancy us going? About number 10. We'll have Ryanair unload us. In the jolly good bunch that they are. Alright, next leg to Bristol then. And let's do predictive wind shear. Clean the wing up. Huh. Stand 8. What time are we at? 9:30. Plenty of time. 9:30. Deckers is in. How you doing, Deckers? I warn you, Deckers. There seems to be a spammer that keeps reappearing tonight. Taxi light off. Oh, we got another one, look. Too far. Oh, I've got a report button. Let's do that. There we go. Beautiful. Cracking job. Okay, APU is fired. Let's get my engines off. Don't worry, Bravo. Banned him. 10 out of 10. Of course it was. No mucking around. Alright, let's make... We don't want to make a new airline. We want to make a new flight. We want to go scheduled passenger flight... Cork to Bristol. And we'll take our Airbus that we're currently in. We'll try and get gone for... 9:45, shall we? That sounds fair. Book the flight. Good. Flight plan then. What's our flight number? 8202. Airtime of 50 minutes. Let's do it. Call sign of air not. And we'll do the old disconnect and reconnect trick. (8202). There we go. Connect. Beautiful. And we are back in business. What's our cost index? 28, and we're cruising at 270. Are we actually? 270, we are. Thank you, Ryanair, for the stairs. Oh, I can feel my throat getting air-conned, if you know what I mean. Marcel, cheers for the sub. Ah, right, let's update the thing at the top. Simulator disconnected? I don't think so. There we go. Cork to Bristol. We're going Bristol, we are. No ATC at Bristol. We'll have to fend for ourselves, but that's okay. I think the plan is going to be then to take 1-6 again out of Cork. Oh, we got 2-7 into Bristol as well. Beautiful. The easy one. Although, I'm left with fewer excuses if it goes wrong.
Traffic again on 27 Charlie, taxiing stand 12 via runway 241 Charlie, Cork.
Grumpy disconnected? Is he gone already? Hmm. Same thing happening with speed brake in the A350. See, I told you it wasn't the Phoenix. Just really weird that both of ours have gone wrong today. Why aren't my doors opening? It's not a bad idea, Joanna. I'll look at it after the stream. Okay, while everyone's clearing off, I'm gonna take the external power. We are good. Turn the fuel pumps off, ready for us to be refueled. How many we got left to get off? We've got 100 left to get off nearly. Okay. Import the next flight. Yeah, let me know how that goes, Grumpy, because I noticed there was a firmware update, although it wanted me to plug directly into my PC to do it, which might be a pain, so I might have to do that after the stream as well. Honestly, I feel like I need a technician just to run this sim for me. Just if it could all be perfect every time I walk out and just be like, right, I'm streaming now. Brake hot. Oh, God, brakes are hot now as well. I suppose it is hot out there, isn't it? Yeah, maybe I need to, like, find a technician. Even though I'm fully capable of doing it myself. Beautiful. We'll let the last few get off. I'm going to quickly go and check on the dog. Because I'm very aware that he's 12 years old and he's a bit on the hot side. So I'm going to make sure he's got water and all of that good stuff. And we will get our ducks in a row and head over to Bristol for the last leg of the night. And no, there is not another leg after Bristol, before anyone asks. See you in a minute. Hey, look at that. Perfect timing. Good. Now we can get the next lot loaded. Do I need to reload SimBrief? I probably do. SimBrief okay. Nice. Load the aircraft. Let's go. Fuel truck is on its way. Request boarding. You got a screenshot? I'll have a look. Let's have a look. It's a nice night for flying. Quite right. As a Boeing fanboy, I must say I'm impressed with the Phoenix. I don't have a clue how to fly it compared to the 777, but it's a very good plane. It is indeed. It's a lovely plane. We like it a lot. Okay, fuel tank's it. Feel like it's just starting to cool down out there a bit now. Just enough for it to be tolerable. If you know what I mean. Don't mind me, I'm just sorting out the aircon. Oh. Thank you, Fueler. Are the passengers coming as well? Yay, they come, look. I don't restart the sim when I'm flying two legs. No, not normally. Cheers, Max. Not usually. I just realised the little bars on the tail are slightly misaligned up just there. Now I won't be able to unsee that. I'm feeling very, very dry. I feel like this room has gone very dry. Like aircon dry, you know what I mean? So Grumpy reckons his lever's gone as well. That's really weird. I'm curious to see what happens after the firmware update. That is weird, isn't it? What we need is a nice storm after this, isn't it? I feel like you always need a good storm after a heat wave. Get it feeling good and proper again. Right, while they're all getting on, we can do... Whoopsie, that's a bit too much. We can do the next bit of setting ourselves up. So, ATSU, AOC, flight init data request. Hey, Willem. From South Africa. That's a long way away. Alternate of Manchester. Good job Grumpy's not flying this next leg. Have you got storm warnings then? What's my cost index? 28, cruising at 27. Come on, wind, where are you? Let's insert that. That's good. Okay, so out of Cork on 16. On the Gotham 1 Sierra. Then into Bristol on to ILS 27. Taking the FIFA 1 Bravo. Never flown that one before, I don't think. BRI 1 or 2? BRI 1. Go via BRI 1. Fly the outbound and loop ourselves back in. Good. Secondary flight plan then. EICK slash EICK. I'll put in our departure on 16. Then I'll bring us back in on ILS 16. Really good. We's doing all right. We are. How are we doing with the loading? Almost done. Fuel's done. Get the fuel pumps on. APU started, seatbelts on. Check the QNH remains the same at Cork. 1025, yes it is. Just waiting for the last 50 then. Is that what the smell is? That ozone? Is that what it is? What do I use for the stream overlay? I'm using Sim Toolkit Pro at the moment, but I'm tempted to have a look at Fly... Is it Fly Live? Might have another look at that. I need to redo the stream a little bit tomorrow, so we can get Twitch Vertical ready for Thursday. I was going to do it tonight, but I ran out of time. I was doing jobs. Boring jobs. One of which includes... sorting out my taxes for last year, so that's all good fun. My accountant messaged me in the week. He was like, hey, you getting ready to do your tax return? Have you got everything ready? I'm like, yep. Just give me a minute. Turns out you can't do it anyway, because I'm still waiting for a P60 from my employer. You can't do it without a P60, so... Why is the fueler still here? I don't want deboarding. Complete now. Okay. So where is the baggage? We're gonna have to wait for the baggage now. Damn it! What's that, Sid? You're back, David. Twice in one day. Right, where are the baggage people? Here they come. Finally. Cheers, Bravo. Laters. Hey, Joseph, you're back. We've already done one leg. We've just landed in Cork. It was an okay landing. Not my greatest, but it's alright. Now we're going to Bristol, runway 27. There was ATC on at Bristol earlier. We had ground, we had tower, we had radar, and now, of course, zilch. Oh, and there's ground at Gatwick now we've left as well. Lost is on as well, look at that. I've got to be honest, everyone was like, oh, you need to stream in the night time because you'll get loads more ATC. Not been the case at all. I feel like I've had more in the daytime. I really do. So I don't know what to tell you. I think the lesson is just stream or fly whenever you want, and you get what you get. Like, if you try and overthink it, oh, I'll wait until this such a time because then someone will be... You don't know that. Like, and even if they are online, by the time you get ready to go, they could log off. Yeah, Coda, I see that. It's quite cool, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much because I use VATSIM, so it's like, I don't use that feature at all, but for other people, great. Yeah, today's likely to be quiet, I think, because people are just so hot. People are likely to just not bother today. Do I get more people watching during the day or the evening? There's not a lot in it, but I'd say probably more the day, to be honest. A lot of people put me on, I think, while they're at work. And I'm almost like the radio in a weird way, which is fine. Like, no problem there at all. I guess, yeah, I'm not entirely convinced that evenings are 100% worth it. Because of course it eats away at the time I have to make videos. And that means less videos, which ultimately means less money. And if an evening stream doesn't really pull in much in terms of viewers, subs, memberships, super chats, then you've essentially... You've not wasted your time, but you've done it for nothing, basically. So it's always a gamble. You never know really how a stream's going to go. Like, there have been times where I've done a full daytime stream and a full evening stream, and it's been... There have been people in and that's fine, that's great. But all you're left with at the end of it is just a bit of YouTube ad revenue, which works out to be about £2. So it's not really worth it. Right. Are we loaded yet? We are, aren't we? But we haven't had a ding. But that looks good enough to me. Send that to the MCDU. I don't want arrivals, I want departure. Calculate 131, 132, 136. Flaps 3, down 0.5, flex temp 62. Good. Let's get the beacon light on, we'll get out of here. GSX, what are you doing? Complete now. Thank you. Right, init page B is in 5.7 tons of fuel, loaded. Performance 131, 132, 136, flaps 3, down 0.5, flex temp 62. That's all in as well. Yeah, they pretty much... I mean, there's a few people that watch them. Like, some people I know will watch the entire thing afterwards. They're probably, like, in single digits, but they do exist. Cheers, Cookie. Is that the new GSX? Yeah, it is, yeah. Side stick is Moza AB9 with an FS project stick attached to it in a custom-built pedestal out of MDF wrapped in sticky back vinyl. I like it very much. Right, just me for this leg. So I want to do nose left, tail right.
Lock in gear.
I'm silently flying. Alright, nice one. I mean, it's easy to be like, oh, I need to do all streams, or oh, I need to not do streams and just do videos, or... It's wrong to think of it like that. You need to basically provide a holistic set of content. Cork traffic, air not 8202, stand 10, pushing back, facing... north. Cork traffic.
Release parking brakes, please.
No. Oh. GSX just crashed. GSX has been messing up a lot recently. I'd say it's been messing up a lot ever since I've owned it, to be honest. It's great when it works, but when it doesn't work, it's just like, oh man, like, why do you do this to me? Yeah, it's at it, isn't it? Okay. Phoenix, let's try your pushback system, shall we? How do I do that? Ground services? Connect the tug. I'll just do a straight push. Here we go. What do you mean, Joanna? Right, let's turn ourselves now. Might have been a bit premature, that. Oh, you mean like React content? Is that what you're talking about? That'll do. Tug is gone. Ah, yeah, React content, yeah. Yeah, I think like React content is kind of like, I don't know, it feels a bit like bottom feedery to me, to be honest. Flaps 1. Just waiting for engine 2 to fire. Wants flaps 2, doesn't it? Flaps and MC, do you disagree? What does it want? Flaps 3. Oh, my bad. Wow. Okay, cabin. Jolly good. Cool, traffic air not 8202, taxiing to hold point Alpha, runway 16, Cork. Here we go then. When I came back to watch, I was a Les Paul lad. God damn it. One of these days I'm just going to order one. I'm not going to tell you until it arrives, I'll just send you a picture. And then you'll try and talk me into a Strat or a something else. Can't get button 39 to work at all in SimOut Pro. See, I told you it wasn't Phoenix. Yeah. I think my button's just at it. And I suspect yours has as well. Which is really weird, isn't it? That is a bit weird. Right, one last quick hop then over to Bristol. Then I'm going to bed. If I can even sleep in this weather. I will lie in bed and rest. Okay, anyone coming? I doubt it, but we'll check. No, there isn't. We've basically got the entire run to Bristol to ourselves, except for those guys. Cork traffic, Air 8202, lining up, taking off runway 16, Gotham 1 Sierra departure, Cork. Alright, let's go. You've done the firmware update as well, Grumpy. Get rid of the brake fan. Wow. What a coincidence. It's a weird coincidence, isn't it? Okie dokie. Navflex 62, SRS green, runway green, auto thrust blue, speed tape live. $100 knots. Oh shoot. V1, rotate. Come on. Stick won't go back any further. There it goes. Positive climb. That's bloody close. Almost missed out on New Sky revenue then. I rescued that, didn't I? You didn't see nothing. I will get an off-centre takeoff, but at least we'll get the money. That's the main thing. If we'd gone airborne, we would have lost out on all of it. Leave a climb. Dip the nose. I wish New Sky would auto-ping on turnaround legs. It doesn't. That's the one thing I don't like about New Sky. Cork traffic, Air 8202, airborne out of 16, passing 2,500 Cork traffic. Okay, that is clean speed. I do find with flaps 3, I've got to pull my stick so hard to get it to rotate properly, to the point where my pedestal that I've built physically tips because the base of the joystick is screwed to the shelf in the pedestal, and I'm literally just pulling the whole thing. I don't know what to do about that. I really don't know what to do about that. Right, let's go to 270. Cork traffic, Air 8202, climbing now, flight level 270, final call, Cork traffic. Not that anyone can hear me, but I'll do it anyway. Do I hold the brakes each time for takeoff? Not all the time. Sometimes I do rolling takeoffs, or we'll just let it gently roll forward. Right. Should be about 40 minutes to Bristol. Are we going to have any daylight when we get there? I doubt it, to be honest. Can you operate SB pull-up? And just twist the black knob on top. Dark in Bristol. Okay, fine. That's us finished then. Autopilot on. Maybe I could just screw it down into the floor. That might be the answer. Have I tried the Pimax Dream Air? No, I haven't. I've only tried the Crystal Light and the Crystal Super. What did you want me to look at? Grand Prix Simat Pro? Yeah, so if I sort of like twiddle it round a bit, it works. If I sort of put a bit of pressure on or sort of twizzle the... It's just erratic. It's just not consistent. If I take my hands off of it, it goes back to 38. If I put my hands on it, put a bit of pressure on it, 39. Okay, my hand's on it now. Take the hand off, 38. It's not just the price of the headset though, Joanna, is it? It's the PC that also needs to go alongside it to make it worth it. Then twist it. Yeah, so like if I sort of... I find if I just put a little bit of pressure on it, pushing forward, mine works. I think basically the little switch in it's knackered. That's what it is. Am I in the 320 Neo? No, we're in the 20 CO from Phoenix. Loose connection. Yeah, I think so. Bit weird though, it's both happened to us today, isn't it? It's paid. There she is. I might look on Reddit, see if there's a teardown guide, have a little look. I don't know if it is heat related or not. I mean, it's... The unit itself isn't hot, but it has been hot today, so I don't know whether... Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of is the heat. Or just complete weird timing. Oh god, I've got a brakes hot issue now. Thermal throttling, almost precisely right, yeah. It's a proper weird one though, isn't it? Ooh, so weirdly we've got a 2-knot tailwind at Bristol now on 27. It might be 09 after all. What are they doing in real world? That looks like a 27 departure to me. So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. Going to Glasgow. We really haven't got that far to go, have we? Not really. Yeah, I think that's going to be the last of our sunlight. It'll be a nighttime landing into 27. Did you do the firmware update, Grumpy, with it going through your USB hub, or did you put it direct into the PC? Web Frog, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. We're flying to Bristol, and I've got a brakes hot issue. I don't really want to have to ditch the gear. I'll put the gear down before we land. That'll be alright. Be fine. Surely it will cool down on its own in the wheel well eventually, right? Hopefully. I don't know. GSX causes this. What, the brake temperature thing? Yeah. It's all good fun, isn't it, this? It's all good fun. Constantly battling tech issues with the sim. I swear Sim Update 4 was so much better than 5. Right, I'm going to set this as my new camera view because I like it. How you doing after show? Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Excuse me. Right, we're nearly at cruise. 20 miles will be at cruise. How you doing after show? Cheers for the road, mate. Appreciate it. Oh, cheers for coming in with the raid is what I meant to say. Strange, isn't it, with the brake thing? Don't know why. Why it does it. So we've got about 40 miles at cruise. Then we descend. It'll be a short little hop to Bristol. I bet we get dinged for that off-centre-line takeoff, but I don't think we had a lot of choice. It was either get a penalty and take some money for the VA, or get no money at all. Hot brakes mid-flight. We think it's because of GSX, the add-on that pushes us back. It's a bit of a known bug, apparently. Gav, there you are. How are you? Yeah, exactly, Joanna. Yeah. What are you going to do? Where have you been, Webfrog? Mozambique to South African Republic. Cool. Hot and sweaty on a night shift. Oh, wow. It's feeling like it's easing a little bit here now. I've got the aircon on, but I feel like I'm not relying on it as much. Don't know what it's doing outside. $22, which is much nicer than 31, which it was earlier. We've got another hot one tomorrow. One more day of it. And then on Thursday, hopefully we can have a normal day in here. And it will just be nice, you know? Not a fan of all this heat. It's completely unnecessary. Yeah, I've already cleared it, Joanne. I've done it. Just down here. Just a second ago. Raptor, nice one, yeah. Oh, that's crazy. You can still feel like the fear while doing that. Even now. So when people come into the stream and they're like, oh, I want to do my first VATSIM flight, but I'm really nervous, I know exactly what they're talking about. I can't tell you how long I sat there not making the first call to get my clearance. Like going over it in your head, like what you're going to say, what you're going to say, what you're going to say. We're going to be overweight. Oh no, we're not, we're fine. Medium auto brake is not going to be enough though. Really? Okay, fine. Damn. Right, I'm going to pop in my destination data. So we're going to do performance page on the MCDU. Not that you can see it because I'm doing it on my physical MCDU. Put in the QNH 1025, temperature 25, and then we'll do 160/06 for the wind. Are they still doing 2.7 real world in Bristol? Because we've got a 2 knot tailwind. Where are you going? You're going to Bristol. It looks like you're making the outbound to then come in on 2.7. What plane's that? Where have you been? Seville! Looks like they're still doing 2.7 real world, because this one's probably going to come out and around and back in. So we'll roll with that. Controller specifically asked whether it was your first flight. Oh no. I've got nothing but good things though to say about the controllers. They were brilliant, I thought. And I did put it in my remarks. Only thing that caught me out was I didn't know what to do sort of mid-cruise on Unicom. It was like, who do I talk to? What do I do? Like, when should I get in contact with the next person? I wasn't familiar with the contact me procedure. How's it going, Wick? Hopefully, Darren, it won't be long, but it's all like rumour and stuff, isn't it? That's the problem. Yeah, it's crazy. Your first flight on VATSIM. If you can, I would fly along with a group of mates. That makes it so much easier. If one of them goes first, you go in the middle, one goes behind you. Go right at the back. You can listen out for their instructions. Chances are yours are going to be very similar. Whereas if you do it all on your own, it can be a lot. Right, we're only 25 miles out from top of descent. Told you this one would be a short one, didn't I? Where are we? Where are you going? You're going Cardiff. Oh, we'll have to keep an eye out for you because we might conflict. You never know. 4,000 feet beneath us, though. Is that them over there? Oh no, Raptor, that's too bad, man. Or are they my... Where are they? I think that might be them over there. I'm the A380 somewhere north. Where are you? That's got to be you there, right? Is that you? Boston, Munich? Boston. Yeah, it seems so weird, the thought of flying without VATSIM now. It's almost like, why would I bother? Like, why would I do that? It just feels so utterly pointless, doesn't it? Yeah, it feels so weird. Like, for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years of this channel, I just flew point A to point B on my own. I would use charts where I could. I'm still figuring it out. But that was that, really. And then after that VATSIM flight, I sort of moved over. And I didn't do it live for a while. I didn't do any live flights on VATSIM for a long time. I wasn't sure if I could manage VATSIM and streaming at the same time. Like, I was very, very cautious and slow with it all. Maybe I should have been a bit more gung-ho, but I don't know. I didn't want to go in and cause aggro for others, if you know what I mean. Flight Sim 98. I never had 98, I had 2000. One with Concorde on the box. But yeah, it's all good fun. Bristol traffic, Air 8202, flight level 270, beginning our descent now on the FIFA 1 Bravo arrival. We're going to descend for 7,000 feet, level by the BRI waypoint. Bristol traffic. You did your first flight of VATSIM today, well done. Oh, yeah, centres, if centre's on. At Glasgow. Edinburgh have got a bit of a reputation, haven't they, for being nice to newbies. And the airport itself is reasonably simple. I feel like Bristol would almost be the ideal one, because it's like one taxiway, really, that just runs along the edge of the runway. But yeah, Edinburgh's definitely got a good reputation for a reasonably safe place to start. I mean, really, a First Wings event would be the way to do it. Because they're sort of expecting you to be a bit rubbish and they can help you out because they're expecting it. I mean, in hindsight, going Gatwick to Manchester maybe wasn't the smartest idea on my part. I know for the first several flights on VATSIM, I completely lost the ability to land. If you look back at that video that I did into Manchester, the landing was not very good. I was just like all over the show. Thinking about ATC, thinking about this, then it's like, oh my god, I've been given landing clearance. It's time for me to land on VATSIM. All of a sudden, like, it all meant a lot more really quickly. What airline are we flying? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. My airline! Which you can join today on newsky.app. Join today. What a view. Do I have the wing throttles? If so, how have you found them with Boeing? I've done a video where I've shown you how you set them up with Boeing. Although weirdly, with SPAD, some people are saying the throttles don't work. And I noticed that the other day, but then I restarted SPAD and it did work, so I don't really know. Might be a SPAD thing. I find it helps if you disable SimApp Pro as well, when using SPAD.next. But yeah, it's definitely doable. Oh, right. I'm definitely ready to go to bed. I feel like the heat's tired me out a bit today. Didn't sleep well last night. I'm likely to sleep well again tonight. I've never really done London City, probably because I don't really fly stuff that generally goes in or out of there. A 19's too big, isn't it? It has to be an 18, am I right in saying that? Aren't any builds doing it now as well? Right, I'm going to double check about that runway change. Yep, they've landed on 27. Anyone else for anyone else? Where are you going? You're going Bristol, and it looks like a 27 to me. Amsterdam. You're also going Bristol. Again, you'd be up here if you're going 09, surely, but you look like you're heading out for a turn for 27. 27 we will keep. A lot of Embraers, yeah. Are they trying to change the glide slope to accommodate A319s and 20s? I don't know. I don't know anything about the place, to be honest. To me, it's just amazing that that airport exists at all, given where it is, you know? To be honest, Coda, I quite like any scenery. I'm not overly enamoured with airplanes, to be honest. So I haven't flown the A350 in a while, and I will revisit it, but every time I say that, and every time I do, I come away being like, yeah, still don't really like it. We'll see. Yeah, Darren, I had to do the same in my 4080 Super. That's why I got the 7900 XTX, not because I really wanted it, it's because if I wanted to sim at 4K and not have to worry about it, that's what we had to do. Be getting the E-Jet soon, won't we? Whether they end up being what people want or not, I don't know, but... that will remain to be seen, I suppose. Right, so that one in front is now... that's real world, I want that sim. Ryanair's going down into Cardiff. Love to see it. Where are you going? You're going Bristol. Nice. And there's one coming up. Is that you? Yeah, that's you. So it'll be Chanex, followed by me, followed by Easy. Presumably you're going Heathrow. Yeah. And you're going Manchester, and you're going Dallas. Oh my god, you've got a long way ahead of you, buddy. Still flying. I saw you at 1 PM. Yeah, I've taken a break. I hasten to add. I'm not I haven't been going all that time. I stopped at about 2 and I restarted at about 7:45. Nearly home. We will be on the ground in approximately 16 minutes. What the fuck? It's all happening tonight, isn't it? Didn't I ever want to be a pilot? Not massively, no. Like, I really love planes, and I really love aviation, and I really love simming, and I really love being into it. Would I want to be an actual pilot? Maybe not. Bizarrely. Which is a weird thing to say, considering what we're doing here. But yeah, I don't think I would, tell you the truth. A discovery flight? What do you mean? In the sim? Where are we over now? Is it the Welsh Valleys? It must be. So we do a right turn in approximately 7.5 miles. Then we've got 30 miles thereafter, just under, to the BRI waypoint. And then we're on final. And it all starts happening. Oh yeah, I mean, I've been up in a Cessna with my father-in-law. He flies one, and honestly, it didn't do a lot for me. Which again sounds really weird. But Cessnas tend not to really be my cup of tea, to be honest. I just like a big, huge jet, to be honest. There's something about a massive airliner that I find really cool. But a prop plane doesn't. It was a fun day, don't get me wrong, and I'm grateful for it. And you know, got to fly around, and he was doing some aerial photography, hanging out the window while I sort of flew around and stuff. It's great. But I get more of a rush when I'm a passenger on an EasyJet plane taking off on a runway than I do in a little Cessna GA style thing. No, 320. 320 now. Yeah, it's a busy old life being a pilot. Not there's anything like wrong in that. It's like, it's a great life if that's what you want. Well paid. Get to see the world. Well, get to see the airports you go to anyway. It depends if that's what you want from your life. One, it's a cost to get into the seat in the first place, isn't it? It's a lot of money. A lot of money. And even if the company does cover it, you then have to pay them back usually. So yeah, cost prohibitive. Which is weird when you consider people say, oh, there's a shortage of pilots. It's like, well, pay to train them then. Like, actually pay to train them. Yeah, we use SimBrief. We're at 8,000 feet. QNH remains at 1025. Transition altitude at Bristol is set by ATC. We'll call it 6,000. Is it still 2.7 real world? I suspect it is. Yeah, look at them all. That's interesting. This one came all the way up around. I'd have said, oh, they're going to go 0.9, but they didn't. You never know, Bobby. How do I make such smooth landings? Well, I don't always. Doesn't always work out that way. I wish it would. But sadly, it does not. You get any PPL? Nice. Down to pressure 1025. Now the plane's going to catch up and do a little nosedive to account for that. Albapino, how you doing? How come I only fly the Phoenix? I don't only fly the Phoenix, but I fly it a lot because I've got all this gear that makes it awesome for flying, basically. It is, with all this gear, it is the most enjoyable aircraft to fly. PMDG 737 is good too. But this yoke, I was talking to Mark about this earlier. The way I explained it to him, this yoke, while is really nice, is definitely a step down from the way this feels. And I know it's stick versus yoke, but just in the way they feel. This stick, given that it's connected to a Moza AB9 and it's force feedback, and we've configured the force feedback motors to feel like the springs in the Airbus stick, it's almost like there's a big bucket of water underneath in this pedestal, right? And there's a paddle that comes down from my stick, like a boat paddle that goes into the water. And then when you move the stick, you can almost feel the resistance of that water, like almost as you move the stick. Whereas this is springs. You pull it, you let it go, it goes twang. Like, it's very different. My suspicion is when we get like the force feedback yoke from wind control, the PMDGs are going to come to life in a way that's going to be incredible. Now, where are you going? Have you landed on 27? Yes, you have. I'm not overly happy with my yoke setup as well. It's a little bit too low at the moment, so I needed to suspend it underneath my desk to make room for all this clobber. And it's a little bit on the low side. So yeah. Would I pick different aircraft if I didn't have the hardware? I think what it is, ever since getting the AB9, it feels so nice to fly Airbus with it, that going back to the yoke feels a bit not quite as nice. Like, I don't mind using my mouse. That's not really an issue. My throttles work with the Boeings and all that stuff. But then equally, flying a Boeing with a stick would be a bit gross as well, wouldn't it? I don't know, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Bristol traffic air 8202, overhead BRI. We're doing the outbound now for 27. I recommend side stick I'm using. I've got a Thrustmaster TCA yoke, but I want to try a stick too. Yeah, honestly, like, my stick is unbelievable. So it always used to be I had the Thrustmaster TCA Airbus stick, and then I got the yoke. Oh god, it's disconnected autopilot. I had the TCA Airbus stick, and then I got the yoke, and the yoke felt way better than the stick, and it should do. It's like 300 quid, and the yoke and the stick was like 50. Okay, then I got the Thrustmaster Ava base, which felt about, I'd say maybe a bit better than the yoke, but only a little bit. And then we were sort of level. And then the AB9 turned up and it's just like, holy shit, this is like the best stick I've ever used. And you might say, well, how do you know it feels right? And it's like, well, because the week before it arrived, I was up with Hanny at Infinity Simwings in his like £250,000 sim, making mental notes of how his Airbus stick felt, because I knew I had one coming from Moza. And as soon as I used it and installed V1's force feedback profile, I was like, well, that's it. Like, it feels like I'm at Hanny's place, but I'm just sat in my shed. So it's very interesting. Like, this stick, the AB9, brought the Phoenix to life in a way that was just incredible. Absolutely incredible. It just became my favourite airliner to fly and my favourite way to fly, because just using it is such a joy. It does have a shell now, Jacko. Bristol traffic out 8202, turning final now for 27 Bristol traffic. It's my surname, Robots. Okay, 2,500, then we will descend with the glide. Okay, 160. Yeah, so I think look out when that yoke comes out. All of a sudden, the PMDGs are going to come to life with that. Don't get me wrong, this isn't a bad way to fly. But it is not as good as this, by any stretch. And once we get force feedback technology in something like this, like, incredible. How hard is the transition from Airbus to Boeing? It can be quite a lot. It can be. It caught me out. Okay, given that we've struggled with energy management today, I'm going to go to final approach speed now. And we'll get our gear down. Bristol traffic, out 8202, 8 miles for 27, Bristol. Right, go around altitude because we might need it. Climb ahead, straight ahead, 3,000. I can do that. Gear down. Yeah, the AY210 would be interesting to test. Alright, gear down, 3 greens. Auto brake medium, flaps full, speed brakes armed. Lights are set. Bit of low cloud, we should get a visual. Right, you can all watch me suck at landing at night. I still can't do it very well. Well, this is going to be interesting. Be an auto land at this rate. Hey, there it is. I think. No, it's got it. Oh no. Is it? Is it or isn't it?
1,000.
Turn on AP2 just in case, shall we? I can't see a dratted thing. I did not expect this. Right. My plane. Bristol traffic, air 8202, short final 27, Bristol.
Hundred above. Minimum.
Continue. $100.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Aww. Oh, only 281. That sounded worse than it was. That wasn't too bad for a night landing, but it still wasn't great, was it? Let's be honest. We don't like landing in the night, we do. Both my engines still working. That's new. My engines didn't turn off. How cool is that? Hey, but that Phoenix sound throws you off sometimes, because that did not feel as bad as that sounded, I don't think. No, it was never going to be a perfect flight, was it? Because New Sky is going to ding us for the takeoff. Bristol traffic, air 8202, 27 vacated Bristol. You know what, I'll leave those on so I can see. Right then, let's clean up the wing. And then it'll be Betty Buys for me soon. Yeah, that's the terminal. I don't know why it does that. Is there a specific point in the approach to disconnect autopilot? I generally do it at about 1,000 feet or when I get a visual. So I didn't have a visual then until quite late. Obviously when I did, I disconnected. But until that point I had both of my autopilots on in case we needed to go for a auto land. 48 minutes. Cork to Bristol. That wasn't so bad, was it? Right, let's go 3-9. Let's just jump in here. Go for the cheap stands. Can't be bothered with a long taxi. I'm tired and I'm hot. Been a long day. In here will do nicely. Please and thank you. Absolutely cracking. Well, that wasn't a bad little evening of flying, that was it? Oh, my engine 2 did shut down in the end. How embarrassing. I thought it didn't. Come on. Why are we stuck? Ugh. Right, APU is on. Engine's off. Right, let's see what the damage was. I think we're going to get dinged for an off-center takeoff. Yeah! Maximum landing weight exceeded. Oh, was it really? That's interesting, because what I put into the EFB was fine. Well, that's disappointing. Only 46 kilos, but... yeah, okay, fine. Fair enough. 9.46, but we did make 15 grand that we otherwise wouldn't have made had I not started New Sky, so I think on balance it was worth it. We knew that one wasn't going to be perfect, but that's okay. Right, gang, I gotta go. 11:15. Time for me. I should probably go to bed, to be honest, because I'm pretty knackered. Oh, what are all these lot doing? That is... oh, that's the one coming in from... is that the one coming in from? Yeah. Is it? No. Who's that? That's not New Sky injecting traffic, is it? I really don't know. Maybe they're on the outbound? Yeah. Yeah, it's that one from Porto. It's on the outbound. There you go. Figured it out. Nice. Well, good night all. I will see you again on Thursday. I think I'm going to try and knock out a video tomorrow if I play my cards right, or at least do most of it. And yeah, we'll fly somewhere on Thursday. Maybe we'll take the 7-3 out or the 777 out on Thursday. We'll see how we get on. Anyway, thank you all very much indeed. Appreciate the support as always, and I will see you all Thursday. Have a lovely day tomorrow. Hopefully you survive in the heat. Fingers crossed. See you later. Cheers.